Well, back down again. Had a few bits of rain. Don't know whether them stones are still a bit too slippy to go across. But we'll see what's on here. There's plane. Same again. Plane. And just a bit of blue. Horn. Little bit of Nottingham Derby wear. A big chunk of that utilitarian farmware stuff. Very late post-medieval pottery type bits. There's another big chunk on it. Another big chunk of it there. All milk cooling bowls from farms, I think. A bit of RP. Oh, they still look a bit slippery on there to go across. And I haven't got a stick to help me. So, leave it for another day. Now just a couple of plain bits down there. There's not that much along the edge. And just a few plain bits in there. Oh, I don't think there'll be much on here today. Well, probably the base of a pot or something. Quite nice. Very thick spill of glazing on the inside. Well, a little bit of that redware type stuff, and there's always a bit of willow. And just a tiny little bit of blue and white. Oh, I'll just turn this bit over, thinking it was going to be, it was just white. I thought it was going to be plain. A nice bit of blue on that. And another tiny little piece of blue. Focus. So I'll just pick this up off the banking. My staff lanyard. No card on it. But I'll take it away. Well, I've not looked on this bit of the river before. Well, for a while. It's usually been a bit too high to get down. So I'll bring you back if I find out. Well, the houses you can just see there, that's where the old mill was that was built in 1799 and demolished in the late 60s, early 70s, and it's now a housing estate. Just a plain piece. Nothing on. I don't think there'll be much here. No, a plain piece. Oh, hang on, there's something on that. Where's it not focusing? It's over here. Oh. Well, that's a nice piece. Well, that's a good find for down here. Especially on this side, I don't know. That'll come down nicely with that for something. Right, there's another piece here. I bet this one's plain. Just blue and white stripe. I'll leave that because I've got enough of that. A bit of a handle. Just plain. Oh well, some you win, some you lose. Looks like I switched off too soon. Another piece here. Looks like a bit of wool or something. Oh, that's a nice piece again. We seem to be on a winning streak on here. Right, I've not looked at this piece, but I can see a little bit of colour on it. Yeah, a bit of something. Now I'll just turn this piece over, but it's got a blue edge on, so I'll leave it. Oh, one big chunk of heartbeat. There weren't much on there. I'm surprised with what I found. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, it's a stone. Oh, found a few nice little pieces down there. I'll have to come up this section more often. Well, it looks like I've come to a fork in the road. Well, it's turning out bright and sunny now. Here they come. And while I was feeding ducks, I spotted that little bit. Like a genuine heartleys. Well, let's have a quick walk along water's edge, see if there's anything since last time I come down. I'll bring you back if I find out. Oh, one bit of double. That's all so far. Focus. Yeah. Bit of an insulator or some electrical fitting. I don't know what it's made of. It feels like rubber. Some markings on it, can't quite make them out. Yeah, a couple of pieces of RP and a bit of plane there. That's a stone. And there's a bit of plain white. Well, not much on here today. And the ducks are still feeding. Well, little insulator. A wire spacer. Made in England. Oh, that's a nice little one. Oh, quacker. What are you doing? Oh, another one there. Oh, we're just going and someone caught my eye. Little. Either a flower or a starfish. Which way around it goes. Where's that? Oh, it looks like a house there. Oh, a little bit of blue and white on. Oh, it's got some embossing on it. That's a nice piece. Brambles or something, leaves. Now I'll come to turn that bit over, but there's always some willow. Right, just spotted this bit, and that's it. Always some willow. And Another piece over here. Bit of willow and some blown light with flowers on. Well, last piece I turned over just before I was going. And another bit of willow. Right, bits from down the river on this trip. A few bits from the far side and a few bits from the, quite a lot from the near side. And a bit of very worn Nottingham Derby ware. You can just see the glaze in the markings. It's gone from everywhere else. And probably the base of a pot, probably a ink pot, bottle. But nice with the markings on the bottom, but some lumpy glaze on the inside. And a chunk, and there's tons of this all over the place. Oop, my light's just gone down. And a chunk of this stuff, there's lots of it. Big thick pieces, that lot with this dark, very worn glaze on the inside. Generally nothing on the outside. And I believe they're all milk cooling pots from the farms and such like. Anything from 1700 up till 1900s, I should think. Or I'm led to believe anyhow. But I just thought I'd bring a piece home. And little bits of blue and white. And there's always some willow. Just little bits. I pick up the little bits at first, in case I don't find anything else later. And quite a nice bit of blue. I don't know whether that's just leaves or part of a letter. And base of a plate again, little saucer. And bits from the other side. Looks like somebody's lost their lanyard. There were no keys or ID on the outside, on the end of it. So I'll just use that as a key ring. And some bits from under the bridge, which I didn't think I'd find out, but I found this very nice piece. Very unexpected, that. And upside down. Get the right way for the flower. I'll see if I can make something with that at a later date. And again, various bits of blue and white. Willow, probably Asiatic, I'm not sure, willow, and I think maybe edge of probably willow again, but that pattern we used on quite a few. And an electrical connector, made in England, just a wiring spacer. A little bit with some black and white on. Bit too far gone to do anything with, really. A very faint flower on that. Oh, I'll have to find a way of glazing all these worn ones. I might just have to invest in a little tabletop kiln and redo them. Chunk of dough ball, mixing bowl, what have you, and a bit of a heart of this, part of the genuine off the bottom. And a nice bit of embossing there, vine leaves with looks of it. That'll just grind down nicely. And part of the wiring for a ceiling rose, I should think. The wires come through there and twisted around that, put light bulb holder hanging down. Again, I think that's got made in England on it. Yeah, made in England. SL 416. And a bit of a teapot lid. More junk I've pulled out of the river. A lighter. And a bit of a plant pot, as far as I can make out. Nottingham there, I should think. It looks like. And I think there were a plant pot maker there. And finally, looks like some kid lost part of his pirate ship mast. Somebody playing down there and lost that. Or sailing their boat on the river and it floated away.